Hello everybody! This is a screencast to walk through some of the features of the campaign controller as it stands right now. Today is the 11th of January and we have a lot of features planned between now and another release 2 weeks later when we start to add the PMTA integration. But this version is to test that all of our in-house services are working and to give people a chance to experiment with creating campaigns to target the audiences and the content that they are most interested in without actually having to send mail and check seats. Right? So, first of all, here are some of the main routes in the application. Campaigns is where you can check the details of a campaign, such as its status, when it was created, when its start time was, etc. You can also see some other details like which domain and IP pairing it was. You can look these up in the domain IP pairings list. Here you are. To add a campaign, you come here into the Create Campaign form and add a campaign. So let's see. That's a campaign created by Lou from home. Audience, big audience. This is an audience I created ahead of time. I will show you how to create an audience shortly. Template token. Once again, a template that I created ahead of time. And max count, let's do 1,000. Create campaign. Now, if there are some issues, like you accidentally sneezed and made a typo on the audience name, you'll get a error, and this campaign will not be scheduled. But you should find that the service will try to warn you if a campaign is created with errors, right? But if somehow you manage to create a campaign with some parameters that are wrong, do let me know. Just Slack me at Lou on the Slack channel, Lou Wang, I think, and I'll make sure to look into it. Like the testing phase gives us a chance to catch these errors. So now that your campaign is scheduled, there's a process on the campaign control server that picks up messages and that picks up campaigns, fetches the audience, renders the messages, and does a dry run. When we go live for real sends, instead of writing the message to logs, it will dispatch the message to the PMTA software, which will generate logs on its own. But right now, that is the only step that is being skipped. Everything up to that point is exactly what would happen in a real send. Now here you can see that the queue is being depleted. Right? If there are multiple campaigns, you will see multiple queues here. If I wanted to end this campaign prematurely, I would come here and delete the queue. And back to queues, we should see that it is gone, and if we were sending would have stopped. So there are a few other tasks that you can do through this interface. One of them is to set up more IP domains. So this form is pretty smart. If you enter a domain IP pairing that already exists, it won't throw an error, but it also won't enter a duplicate entry in the database. So as you maintain your lists of domains and IPs, you can keep a master list yourself and kind of just add to it, make edits, and when you upload using this form, it will insert the changes into the database. Okay? And the results can be found in the domain and IP pairing table here. Okay, well, that's kind of the basics. Once we have live mail going, you'll be able to come to the mailing server tab and see a interface here that shows PowerMTA status. Access is denied right now because I am coming in from my home IP. This access to this view is restricted on an IP by IP basis, but in the next screencast, when I demo sends being dispatched to PowerMTA, you'll be able to see what this interface looks like. And similarly, you'll have a way to kind of manage queues and intercept mail if you need to pause a queue. Anyways, that's all from me for now. Thank you very much for your attention, and have a wonderful day.